I'm going to name a team. We've never spoken about this team publicly, nor has anybody in the history of sports, quite frankly, since Joe Carter.
Which no one's talked about this
name means nothing to you either. That's how obscure this team is. If I were to say to you, Toronto.
Blue Jays.
Look at you go.
Do I need to keep going? Or?
They're on your list of things today?
No, I have no idea. I just thought I'm playing a game here.
Hey, Jesse, shut up.
This is a call and response.
It's not Jesse's fault. I haven't slept in a couple of days. Neither has my wife. I'm not trying to take credit. She's been great either. She hasn't slept. Our kid's been terrible.
Wait, but you were saying before the show that this was all...
Oh, it's all her taking away the pass. I'd let that kid have a pacifier until he was 30 if it would let me sleep at night. I don't care. On his wedding day, his wife could be like, you know what? We're going to get rid of the pacifier. And
maybe not so much pass.
I'd be fine with it. The Toronto Blue Jays from the country of Canada. You've heard of it.
Toronto Maple Leafs.
First of all, they've been playing great all year.
Yep.
They have the second best record in all of baseball. Why do I bring this up? Can you name a player who plays for the Toronto Blue Jays? I actually think you know the one.
Nope.
Okay. Even more proves my point. This is perfect. I didn't like that you knew that the Blue Jays were from Toronto, so this is much better.
Of course it did.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr., you've heard of.
Oh, he's over there?
Yeah, up there.
Oh, okay.
Bo Bichette.
Yeah.
You've heard of
there?
Up there. Yes. You've heard of the two people.
I have.
Here's the thing. I never spend any time, any attention. They have a pretty good team overall, too. Like, Bo Bichette's leading his team in RBIs, Vlad in home runs and average. Overall, the team is playing very well, second best in all of baseball, 6th most runs scored, the highest batting average in the league, highest on-base percentage in the league, 6th highest slugging.
That's pretty
good. I think they're the
good.
#1 rated offense overall, or #2 maybe. Ridiculous. Do you ever hear anybody talk about the Toronto Blue Jays?
No, not at all.
Never. And at this point, we're starting to get into the point where now it's like, hey, we're starting to see the teams that are ready to make the jump, ready to go into the playoffs. October baseball, who should we be buying? You know what it's time for?
Uh-oh.
Say it. We're going to do back-to-back shows, if you would. No, give me a live one. I don't want we'll play the recorder first. Then say
I thought you were going to do another thing. This was going to be...
Don't play big picture.
Big picture.
Okay, not that. Do you have a button for the other
I don't
one?
have it. I just have...
Only
I have
live.
Yeah, this is only live.
Okay, go ahead.
Straight cash homie.
That is as cringeworthy now as when it debuted in, when I point to you, say the answer, Billy Bean style.
2021.
Month?
April.
Wrong. February.
Dang it,
Your
bro.
life was just shortened by 8 years.
Why?
Jesse has 6 months to live.
Why are you saying these things?
Bo Bichette is having a very good season. Let me just give you the stats quick.
Pricing.
I have pricing.
You
Don't do anything over there. Just sit there and look dumb.
That's
just kidding. It's not his fault.
mean.
I have my sandals on. Bo Bichette, 153 hits, 16 home runs, 297 average, 81 RBIs. RBI, runs batted in.
I've heard of it.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr., his teammate, 139 hits, 21 home runs, which is a little low for him. I'm a little surprised there, but that's fine. 300 average, 83 runs, 68 RBI. They're both having a phenomenal season. Now, let me give you some numbers. Now, granted, I know what I'm about to tell you are, base cards, whatever, rookies, and I just gave you 2 because there's multiple sales. This is over the course of the last 6 months. Vlad was a first prospect in 2016 Bowman Chrome. 2016 Bowman Chrome, just to give you a little idea. Take a guess. These are 12-box cases. You've heard of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 2 other names in that product who have a first. Fernando Tatis, you've heard of?
Of course.
And the next one, Soto, you for sure know.
I've heard, yes. I know all
Soto,
these
one of the
names.
big, I forgot, he's not a sports boy, he knows sports. Those 3 were first in that product.
Yep.
2016, so 9 years ago, came out about this time of year, actually. 12-box case. What do you think me and Brew were ripping these for at the time? When I say ripping, our cost, because we could only sell them slightly higher, so we just decided to rip some on our own.
Oh, okay.
What do you think me and Brew were paying for these cases, roughly? Our cost from distributor.
Case of Bowman.
12 boxes, Bowman Chrome with 3 of the biggest first prospect cards in the market.
I feel like it's going to be low. I'm going to say $1,500.
12 boxes, just under $600
for a case.
for a case. Our cost, I believe our cost was $588, which is very specific. I'm almost positive that's what our cost was.
What was the year one more time?
2016.
2016.
Take a look at those boxes. I'm going to say a box right now is, if you can even find them. Now, granted, they were, was it called vending? They had a different SKU that year. It was basically just hobby and that.
There's a hobby box.
A hobby box. How many autos? 2 autos per?
I'm pulling up the details as we speak, but yes.
This is for sale right now?
Yes, for sale right now.
$1,200.
Individual box. It's exactly $1,200.
Yeah.
Did you know it already? Did you look it up?
No, but they hover around there.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's one thing in and of itself. Wax back then was absolutely the reason, by the way, we opened some of these. We couldn't break them on Facebook. We were like having a tough time filling. It was like, let's just rip them ourselves. It's absolutely unbelievable. Anyways,
Vlad's actually on the cover of the box too.
Correct, as he should be. Very hyped prospect coming in. So 2016 Bowman Chrome first, a PSA 10.
Can I just ask real quick? Michael Conforto was the other person on the
for the
cover
Mets.
of that?
Yeah, never passed out.
Okay, I was
going
to
to
say that's
all
a
the
name
time.
I do not know.
No, as well you shouldn't. So the pop on his base Chrome PSA 10. Take a guess what you think the pop of that card is. Base card, first Chrome out of that product you're talking about.
I'm gonna say
you're gonna get
he's
close.
popular. I'm gonna say 2,500.
Yeah, not terrible. 3,700.
Okay.
Yeah, so relatively low. What do you think that card sells for right now? And when I say right now, so hang on, just to give you an idea, there was a sale yesterday. There's a sale about every 4 days on average.
Okay. So
I have it over the past 6 months. You can give me price right now.
Okay.
You can give me price at the start of the season.
I'm gonna go price right now. And I'm going to base this off the fact that we've talked about no one's talking about Blue Jays, and Vlad has not come up as often recently. I would say that card sells for $72.
Okay, you're guessing 72. Beginning of the season, again, very little hype. It's the Blue Jays. So this is at the end of March. What do you think that card was selling for then? Now, granted, things are hyped up then. People are excited coming into the season. Although
110.
Okay, so beginning of the season, you had multiple sales, end of February, early March. 77 was the high, 65 the low. So 65 to 70, again, you had 8 to 10 sales. Right now, having a phenomenal season, second best record, number one record in the AL. That card sold yesterday for 51, the day before 50, 57, the day before 47, 49, 54. That is a wild, and this is a guy who is on.
That stinks.
I would say on path, like on the path to being a Hall of Famer at some point. Like he's a young kid, he has a ton of work to do, but he's a home run hitter. He's going to play for another 10 years, probably.
Yeah.
$50 for that card, right? I only bring this up, and let me just preface this too before the YouTube idiots in their basement come up for air for the one time a day and steal freaking McDonald's Wi-Fi. But he doesn't watch the game. I do, and I followed Vlad for a number of years. Vlad is an excellent slugger. He's a softball player, although his average is very, very good this year. This is not hey, he's doing so well. I understand price is 99% in baseball and every sport determined by hype. But the fact that we're this late in the year, the guy's having an all-star-esque season, and on the best team in his league, it's a $50 card. Now, just to show you it's not just that card, one other real quick, 2019 Topps Chrome, his actual rookie. PSA 10. Pop on that 8,500.
So here's the thing. I pulled that card up, so I can't guess on this one.
Okay, so
I know this one. You can ask Rebecca.
You know what? Don't tell me what to do.
All right, go ahead.
It's selling for $30. The last one was $25.
I was going to say, I've got last sold $24.50.
24, 27, 23, 37, 32.
Did you happen to look at Bo Bichette's Topps Chrome?
Well, seeing as this is my freaking segment, I looked them both up. That's, again, absurdly cheap. Now, do I expect there to just be this, all of a sudden, this realization by people that, hey, Vlad is an excellent player and he should be selling for more? No. I understand that he is too old at this point to have hype just pop out of nowhere. However, we're at the end of August here. I do think there's a real chance at some point in the near future people start paying attention and they say, wait a minute, this team is playing as good as anybody. Maybe they make a deep postseason run. And if that happens and he hits some towering home runs, I just think for his price, he's somebody dirt cheap enough I would take a chance on and buy a bunch of his stuff up cheap.
Okay.
The last note I have on Vlad, by the way, if you just go to sales history on Card Ladder, phenomenal sponsor, Topps Dynasty. This product just came out about a month ago, I think. I don't even know if it was a full month ago. 2024, though. It was last year's. They sold for like $1,500 a box. Patch autos numbered to 5 and numbered to 10. Really, really nice ones. I would say the average is probably just shy of $400.
Topps Dynasty, shy of $400, but what is it? Is that
dirt
comparable?
Cheap.
Okay.
I mean, like there's other nice products where he has really nice patch autos that sell for $150. Okay. Topps Transcendent, which is unbelievably expensive, triple auto, $200. Like, his market is so unbelievable. And again, I get it. He's obscure. This is not an overnight thing, but this has not been an overnight success story for him. Like, they have been great all year. leading the division most of the year. They're on an absolute tear right now, and nobody's paying attention.
Would you compare him to any other player right now?
That's a good question. I mean, yes. I'm trying to think of who, though. Like, he's not anywhere near the Judge Ohtani class. Not even close.
Fair enough.
But
and the reason I asked that is because I wanted to pull up, like, you said Juan Soto when we were first talking about.
Oh, yeah. What's Soto done this year?
So
now, granted, Soto's a much younger guy, came up with even more hype, and has performed awesome in the postseason, has a ring.
So I was looking more at card prices. I don't have his stats up in front of me. But
okay, give me the card prices.
So 2018, I pulled up at Topps Chrome because we were just looking at the Topps Chrome for Vlad. That was selling for $24 as a PSA 10. The 2018 Topps Chrome update.
Yep.
PSA
he debuted
10.
an update. Hey, by the way, real quick, let me give you his stats.
Yep.
30 home runs, so significant, 9 more home runs, batting .251, so way. As a matter of fact, he has 9 more home runs, he's batting 50 points lower. Everything else is fairly similar, except for stolen bases. He has 20 compared to 5. So this season, Soto's a better player overall, no argument. But this season, comparable, and he's playing on the Mets, who are having a decent year. I think the Mets are still in second, if I'm not mistaken. So that's probably a decent comp. Let's go with that.
Okay.
For this season. Again, I don't want... Yeah, because the Mets are 8 games above 500. The Blue Jays are 21. So the Mets are at least competitive, though.
Yes, okay.
Yep.
So
that Topps Chrome update probably has 10,000 in population.
Well, I was going to say, so the Vlad had, 8,500.
Yep.
Juan has almost 14,000, 13,700.
Okay.
Change.
That card is selling for $120.
$54.
Oh, really? That cheap as well?
I'm wondering if it's just an overall, like, oh, well, these guys have come up in the last few years. They're not... Are they considered ultra-modern at this point? Because it's 2018, 2019 for the Vlad. Are we
yes, that's still ultra-modern.
Are we starting to like pay less attention and pay more attention to the guys who just came up in the last 2-3 years?
Well, we do that anyways, yes.
As far as like, but when guys start paying more attention to those, they start letting go of the guys that they're like, oh, they didn't peak yet, or they didn't have the, I don't know, the same kind of attention like Jackson Holiday had maybe, or if they did, it's fallen off, and now we're reinvesting our money in the next big guy coming up.
It shows you, by the way, that actually leads to the bigger point here. The gambling chase mentality is more true, is as true on the single side of things as it is the breaking side. I understand with breaking, you're chasing the big hit, the box, you want to gamble and chase it, whatever, it's addictive. I get it. I would just say I also see that exact same thing on this. Did Ray wear my headphones?
No. He was those over there.
I don't care for what's happening.
Your head's not feeling right?
It's just there's a wiggle.
I feel like they're backwards.
Hang on. Left on left, I'm
Okay.
good. No, but that I think you actually bring up a good point. People would rather Jackson Holiday, as you just said, as a name you just mentioned.
Yep.
I think people would rather chase a Jackson Holiday and get in early, so to speak,
That's
because
exactly what
maybe
I'm
he'll
thinking.
be the greatest player of all time.
Yep.
Well, Soto is a top 5 pick if you're starting a franchise right now, no question. I don't think. Well, I'd have to think. Top 10 without even blinking. Probably top 5 for most people. He's still a kid. He's been excellent. Unbelievable. Again, Hall of Fame trajectory already. Mm-hmm. Vlad is probably top 20, top 25 in that range as well.
Yeah.
It is wild, though. It's like when we consistently see people play great, unless you... Now, there's a delineation.
No, go ahead.
You like that word?
You're doing great.
I saw that smart.
liked it.
I know what it means. I looked it up earlier. Chat GPT. Words to sound smart. Judge and Ohtani, out of this world, totally different, right? They are the top of the mountain. There's no one close to them.
Yeah.
I get it, because guys are still are speculating on them, like, hey, they're going to win another MVP, another. So I get that part.
Yep.
And even like Cal Raleigh, fairly out of nowhere, has an unbelievable season, makes a push for an MVP. Sure, his market goes crazy, although look, he's struggled the last couple weeks, and look at his market has fallen off a lot already, which is wild. I guess the point is you have this huge portion, though, of players who are just excellent. Vlad, excellent, and on a winning team. Mm-hmm. Soto, excellent. Pete Alonso, excellent. And it's like, if they're not totally falling off,
Yeah.
no one's buying them up because they're not prospecting or taking a shot there. And if they're not having like the greatest season in the history of the world, it is wild. But you will still see people come in and pour money into prospects or young guys thinking, hey, I've got the next guy here. It's nuts. That was just a small glimpse, which is a symptom, though. Because Bo Bichette, by the way, is having a great season.
You talk about this in the sense of like, oh, they're on a Hall of Fame course or whatever the case may be.
Big picture.
We talk oftentimes, though, about how Hall of Famers aren't getting the kind of love that you would expect. It goes back to, this is a very simple thing to me. It's like, oh, if you're not going to perform the way I think a true GOAT greatest of all time
Correct.
esque player will
If you're not the next judge,
then I'm moving you out slowly.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to start investing in the next guy. At least for some, not all are like that, of course,
But a lot.
There's a lot of people.
dude, you have a lot of guys who are having
Yeah.
very good seasons. Like Jose Ramirez is another guy for years has played excellent, had unbelievable numbers. He is the most underrated hobby person in baseball.
Sure.
Like for what he does, and again, that also just goes back to the hype is more real in pricing than actual on-field performance. But I started looking at like Bo Bichette. I don't know if I read his stats. Maybe I did. I didn't. 16 home runs, batting .297, 81 RBI. Again, having an excellent season, and he actually has pretty good stats overall. Like if you go through his career, and he's still fairly young. Bo Bichette is 27 years old. He has a total right now. He has almost 1,000 hits already. There's a very realistic possibility if he keeps it up, and he's led the league in hits a couple times already, he'll get to 3,000 hits, which isn't the golden number. I just think it's wild, even though, and again, I'm not saying like 2 months ago people should have been doing this, like, hey, Bo Bichette and Vlad are great, Soto's great. I get why people hold off because the thought is like, well, what's the next thing that's going to make them spike?
Sure.
But at this point, I'm like, man, how do you not look at the Blue Jays? And by the way, I say this, and I will say this publicly too, then. If you have Bo Bichette or Vlad cards, I will buy them. Not just on there spouting off, like Dustin the Donkey said the other day. We'll get to that in a minute. But if you have those cards you want to sell, I just think these guys are going to have a good run in the playoffs. They have a deep team. Their pitching's been better than expected. I actually think, like if you were to ask me what event is going to happen, the Blue Jays make a postseason run. Like people actually take note of Vlad and Bo in the post. I would be more inclined to buy Vlad. I think he's the type of guy who could hit, a 498-foot home run as a walk-off. I think Bo Bichette's the overall better player. But if I'm looking at, hey, which one of these guys do I buy because an event's going to happen that make his card prices spike, I'll go Vlad.
My only thinking is because of during the same time period, which is I've been looking at the last year, the same time period, Bo is down like 16%, where Vlad's only down 10%. Bo, I don't know if we actually mentioned this. His 2020 Topps Chrome PSA 10.
Yeah, I've got these on here too.
$11.50. It's $11.50.
It's not worth the plastic it's in.
It's 12,000 pop count, and it's $11.50.
Yep.
It makes me think, oh, okay.
That's his 2020 Chrome.
Yeah.
By the way, his refractor population of 2,200, so a fraction, sells for $20 to $25.
That's, I mean, okay, even that card.
It's
it's
crazy.
Like, it makes me think, oh, these cards are so cheap. I think I could maybe double my money more easily with Bo and or Vlad than I could maybe one of these other bigger names. Like, I don't think I can double my money as quickly with a Soto unless the rest of the team
50
is
to 100 is a big difference. But from 10 to 20?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I think at a card show, guys like, yeah, I know they're selling for 10, but he's on a hot streak. It's a $20 card now. I think you could do that all day.
I agree.
It is weird, and it also gets back kind of to that point of like we get in the habit, myself included, of talking about like, hey, this high end, look at this ultra high sale, this RPAs, they're first and all that. Dude, there's so many guys who make their living in the trenches here with the smaller stuff and crush it because marginally they're making a better ROI. Dude, I'm setting this up for you. You're reading text messages. I'm killing it over here.
You're doing so good right now.
Is your kid sick?
It is from the hospital thing, but no, it's fine.
Put on speaker.
It was a text message. You're good.
Put the audio on speaker. Will it read the text?
I don't think so.
Try it. I just think there's a whole other world of collecting here. And yes, we're talking about flipping and all that crap. But even if you're a collector, like at some point, it's just like, dude, if you collect the Blue Jays, if that's your team, what a perfect time to have these things.
Oh yeah,
like and go out and buy. Just buy. It's so cheap before anybody notices. Because I also think at some point, despite the contracts, these guys could very easily get traded to a big market at some point. But
I wonder if
anyways,
you went to eBay right now, how many are just on there?
What's actually available?
Now? Yeah, exactly. Well,
do you want to look that up?
I am looking it up.
Yeah, look it up.
All right. Do you want to go into your the next topic?
Family reunion. You want me to do that?
Oh, I thought you were going to go.
Went back to Boston for one day.
How'd that go?
Landed at midnight. By the way, Manchester, New Hampshire, greatest airport in the world. Dude, we landed. First of all, we landed. There wasn't another plane in sight. They had to open the physical gate like you pull down on like the convenience store in the corner. They pulled the gate down. They had to open those to let us in because this place was
best.
Airport. Cleanest airport. You walk right through.
Okay.
I mean, you cannot beat, man. Now, granted, only 12 people a year can travel into it because they have no flights, but amazing.
By the way, there is like a buy it now. I'm just checking buy it now right now for since we were last signing Bo Bichette.
Talk to me.
I pulled him up. This guy has got literally 5 of them listed.
What card?
2020 Topps Chrome, Bo Bichette, PSA 10.
These are the $10 cards.
This is going
What
for
is
like
he
$11.50 or something. So he's asking $13 or best offer.
Okay,
and there's 5 of them.
Message him right now. Say we'll take all 5 for $45.
Okay.
See how you do that.
All right. Let's see if he does. There's 4 left available. Apparently 1 has sold.
So 4, so $35. We'll start a little slow here. We'll go up to 40 if I have to.
Okay.
Yeah, had the family. Actually went to a card shop though up there.
Oh, did you?
The Card Czar. You may have noticed we followed him on Instagram. I walked in. This doesn't happen often, and I don't say that to gloat. Nobody knew who I was at the shop at all. 2 guys working behind the counter had no clue.
Yeah.
So it was actually perfect because I thought, I'm going to talk about this on the pod one way or the other because they don't know who I am. So, number 1, pretty helpful.
Yeah.
Pricing was pretty good. It's like most shops, the wax selection was okay. I wouldn't call it overwhelmingly great, but there was some. They also stream a bunch in the back, so it's like they're ripping a lot of their wax. I get it. I ripped some Topps Chrome. Didn't hit much of anything. A hobby box. Had some fun ripping. They had some cool singles, though. Like, they had an old school 1999 Stadium Club card that I've only ever seen once before in my life, and they had a good price. It was a Ricky Williams, Edrin James, Emmitt Smith triple auto.
Oh, dang.
They had an old school play ball, DiMaggio. They had an old school Williams. They had some really cool stuff, and the singles pricing wasn't bad. So I spent about an hour there because it was actually right near my uncle's house that I went to for the reunion. I had a great time. Like, people were coming in. They had a ton of singles, like, for selection. And then this is the other story we hear all the time. I did eventually, as I'm standing in the pizza joint that's attached to the building, phenomenal pizza. The guys were not overly friendly. The food was phenomenal. And it was
go to New Hampshire for the pizza.
Dude, it was like $4. Oh, unbelievable.
Okay.
Luke walks in. He's the owner. He actually called my name from outside. He's like, hey, Mike.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I figured it was a cousin or something. Got to talking with him. He owns a place with a partner or 2, I forget. They're expanding, though. Moving down the road to a place 3 times the size. We're going to start doing this, kids events, trade nights. It is funny, like, as much as we hear, hey, it's so tough to get into the hobby right now, and, you know, shops are being squeezed out, place was booming. Like, they're doing good. They're expanding. They stream. They sell. They do in-shop stuff. They break. They do it all, which I was like, hey, good on you for doing a little bit of everything.
Yeah, seriously.
The other thing I liked, last little detail, I'll let you get to your thing. As I'm sitting there ripping the box, kid comes walking, again, didn't know who I was, comes walking over, hey, here's some top loaders and sleeves for your cards.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
I know that's a tiny thing.
That's nice, yeah.
It's huge. I spent $300 on a hobby box. I don't want to have to spend $4 on sleeves.
What do you think about that for LCSs? If you are going into an LCS and you buy a box of wax that you're ripping there, they should provide.
Absolutely. 100%. I think that. Do they all? No. But these kids were great. My only complaint, I think his name was Joe. I apologize if it's not. Kid behind the counter. There was a really nice Drew Brees collection on display, which was kind of funny because everything else was Boston themed. They had some awesome pictures. Luke, this shout out is probably worth you sending me that quad auto, by the way, on the wall to the left of the register. 4 MVPs of the World Series, autographed. I actually want, Luke, you can message me a price on that. That piece was awesome. It was all 4 World Series MVPs for the Sox, autographed. Really cool piece.
Booklet or something?
No, whole frame picture.
Oh,
about the size of the Ortiz.
Oh, okay.
I expect that in the payment. Anyways. I was like, hey, what's up with the Drew Brees stuff? Like, the whole cabinet dedicated to it and some really nice pieces. And the kid was just like, I got to say, I forget exactly what he said, but he was like, best quarterback I've ever seen. And I just stopped and I was like, you've seen Tom, though. And then he said, I think he said something along the lines of being born in 2000. So I can excuse some of the stupidity for that. But he started talking stats and numbers. And I was just like, what? I tried to be polite.
Yeah.
And I was. I bit my tongue. Do not ever speak to me about Drew Brees being a better quarterback than Tom Brady. Please.
Yeah.
The most inflated stats in useless games of all time.
That's an interesting, yeah.
He made one Super Bowl in 20 years because he sucked in the playoffs.
Sure.
And he has great stats. Great. Brady has better stats. Like, I've never heard somebody actually try to justify that. That is credit. He was like, well, Brady's the best big game winner. He's the GOAT for that respect. No, not that respect. He is the best quarterback ever. If you want to say Marino is a more talented quarterback, fine. You want to tell me Mahomes is more talented? No question. Drew Brees is not better, greater, more talented, anything. Drew Brees is the most overrated quarterback of all time, just to be entirely clear. Garbage stats.
Yeah.
Sucked in the postseason, always lost at home when it counted, went to 1 Super Bowl. Aside from that, the shop was an A. Because of that stupidity, F-.
I'm curious what
I'm just kidding. Cards are Londonderry.
Joe and or whatever his name was at that point to now sell it to you. Because you were saying, like, what you were about to say, you were prefacing that was going to be...
Luke runs the shop. No. Me and Luke are good. Luke threw my plate away as I was getting into an Uber. I was looking for a trash can.
Really?
Can't bring peace. Luke was like, dude, I got you.
Let
See,
me throw that plate away.
Me and Luke, on good terms.
Yeah.
AKA Joe and me, absolutely
Yeah.
not. He was helpful, great behind the counter.
Wow.
Don't start talking to me about, and in Londonderry, New Hampshire, you going to talk to me about Drew Brees?
Wow.
Drew Brees should be at the place to the left of you serving slices. So, that's it. All good.
I had an interesting weekend as well. Anniversary weekend, 17 years, as you know.
I do know.
Went to the ER anniversary morning. Daughter got her Heelys. Fun fact, they still make Heelys.
What are these, by the way?
You didn't know?
I thought you meant heels, like high heels. But she's
that's
wearing
funny.
those for a long time,
my wife thought that too. Yeah. No, not heels. Heelys are the ones that have the wheel in the shoe.
Oh, the shoe.
Remember, when we were kids, I always wanted a pair.
I would. Let me just out of curiosity, what size do those things go up to? Can you get a size 15 Heely?
You can get a 14. I'm 14, so yeah, you can get them. I have not gotten them yet.
Would you do it?
Well, now I don't know, because she within the first hour. Granted, it does warn, don't do it on uneven concrete and stuff. We were in a parking lot, and she twisted her ankle, and it is to the point where it's I'm starting to wonder if she's gonna have to have surgery. I'm wondering if there's a torn thing.
We ever get the toe figured out?
She's not got the broken toe. She still claims is broken.
B told me about this toe. I'm getting my hair cut. She's like, "Can you please?" She was serious. Can you please talk to Jesse and his wife?
It's so funny.
At some point, CPS is showing up about this toe, so you may want to get it looked into.
Well, I'll tell you what. We're doing the MRI for the ankle. Might
Same
as well do it. I think so. Yeah. So, yeah.
You don't know what...
I can't remember if it was left or right. The right ankle is the one that twisted, but it does stink because we were... where it happened was the very first thing. I made a post briefly, but it was with the guy who owns Barista Parlor. I didn't know he owns all those other things. He loves the show, but I'd run into him years ago, and he...
I remember the story. I saw the post. You had a picture with him.
Yeah. But he was just
it happened in his parking lot?
Yeah, technically.
Dude,
but,
I'm just telling you right now. Call Steckloff. You will own Barista Parlor.
I don't want to own it. I don't want anything.
I do.
He's
Make it an
guy.
SCN lawsuit.
He's a great guy.
Would be a great guy.
That
He'll have his day in court.
That was a fun anniversary morning. That's why, if anyone was curious why I'm getting things from the hospital, I would like to know more about...
Who would be curious about that? Why
well, because you said and I said it was about from the hospital. So.
I'm glad you clarified it wasn't about you.
Yeah,
That's
no,
good.
I'm not. I'm doing...
Healthy as a horse.
Down about 30 pounds right now from the... I don't know if we talked about it. I started taking Wegovy. I'm one of the ones out there.
I slipped on the Cut the Nonsense a month and a half ago, and
What?
Joe was about the shot.
Oh.
And Joe caught me. He was like, "Hey, you can't be saying that stuff." Is he good with that? Joe had your back.
Funny.
Which is interesting because Joe thought you didn't like him.
Which is so funny.
Nicest guy in the... You guys would be best friends. If you were friends, you would be best friends.
We texted a little bit, and I've just maintained the weirdness. I keep calling him Kevin. But the fact is, I do take it. I don't have any stigma about it at this point, and it's doing great. So there you go. I would like to know more about the card dad situation, whatever that video was.
Oh, you know Dustin. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so first of all, now that we're releasing stuff on YouTube, I have noticed we get much more engagement. We don't have huge numbers, but people really comment or make comments on the Facebook.
Better.
Which
Thank
is
you,
good.
Rebecca.
Yeah, Rebecca's handling that. Sean Barr's cousin, famously. Rebecca. Cousin-in-law, by the way. It's not even her cousin. Married to her cousin. So Sean overplayed that in the text a little bit. Yeah, I didn't care for that, Sean. Don't exaggerate. It's just kidding. Sean's a great guy. There's your call.
Poor Sean.
Sean's an excellent whatnot seller. There you go.
Oh.
So we did the thing on Thursday about quarterbacks to be buying. Okay, couple things. Number one, Dustin messaged me, which you know. I think as soon as you saw that message, you knew my reaction.
I was like, I saw it happening. I was like, I'm not going to get involved in any of this.
No, you don't want any part of it. So his name is The Sports Card Dad.
I noticed that my picture was blocked out in the frame, so I was like, oh.
Where? On his YouTube?
On his YouTube. It was on the thumbnail. The thumbnail is our thumbnail, and he just circles it, but the circle blocks out me. I was like, I don't know if I like that or I dislike it, because it's a negative video, but it's at the same time, is there really any negative press? I don't know.
Okay, so here's the thing.
He probably enjoys that we're talking about this. He's getting a great pump out of it.
Don't pump anything. If anything, I would report him to authorities.
Fair enough.
Saturday, 12:54 p.m. Right before the... Matter of fact, this is right before the party. I didn't respond till that night at the airport. Got a fun little reaction critique video to your buy-sell show tomorrow. Nothing crazy. I can send you the link to check out before I post as a courtesy if you'd like. Number one, I am... post about... Any post about us is great. Positive, negative, I don't mind. Don't ever... I just responded, just go nuts. Crush it. I hate planned content. I don't want to approve it. I don't want to know about it. Sure. Just post your take.
Put it out there, yeah.
like, again, he has a much bigger YouTube audience, much more engaged. Good. Fantastic. Hopefully that whole channel gets shut down, but fine. And I was like, that's like, just do it, though. I hate that. But again, that's not his fault. That's just a shtick of mine. I hate that. That's my own thing.
Okay.
Well, then he goes on this thing, though, about, and he started off with, hey, we're talking about quarterbacks, which we were. Number one, it wasn't a whole buy-sell show. It's an hour and a half podcast. We talked about it for like 9 minutes, and 3 minutes of that was spent buying and selling. I am not stupid enough to be telling people to buy quarterbacks in general in August either. I specifically highlighted two, Trevor Lawrence and Joe Burrow, and I gave my reasoning why.
Yep.
So don't generalize like, oh, this is the whole thing I talked about. And then he compared it like, oh, Jeff used to do the buy-sell thing back in the day. Again, biggest distinction there. Jeff Wilson's a total idiot with cardboard. I am not.
Oh.
I don't compare the two.
Yep. Okay.
And this wasn't the point of the show. It was a fun little play on, hey, straight cash. Oh, we're bringing it back. Whatever. And I am currently buying Trevor Lawrence and Joe Burrow. If you're selling them, sell them to me. He then makes a statement, though. I think he said, I'm almost positive it was the number 20. We're just in a league with all this great quarterback talent, and there's 20 quarterbacks in the league who could lead their team to a Super Bowl. I'm not going to say his kid should be taken from him, but that is as bad of a take as I've ever heard in my life.
Oh, my God.
How many quarterbacks in the league right now do you think have won a Super Bowl?
3.
Okay, I'm going down the list real quick. AFC East, 0. None of those quarterbacks have currently won a Super Bowl. AFC North, also 1. Aaron Rodgers is with the Steelers now.
Oh, Rodgers.
We're up to 1.
Yep.
Titans, Texans, Jags, Colts.
Nope.
Goose, egg.
Yep.
That's one word, not 2. Denver, the Chargers, the Raiders, the Chiefs. So the Chefs, obviously Mahomes. Yep. You've got 2. The NFC East, you got Jalen Hurts.
Yes.
That's it there, I believe. NFC North, Bears, Vikings, Packers, Lions. Nothing there. NFC South, Bucks, not anymore. Saints, no. Panthers, Falcons, no. The Rams have Stafford. There's 4. You've got 4 who have...
I forgot Aaron Rodgers. I would have had it.
You've got 4 that have won a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Of the other teams I just mentioned, who are the other 16 quarterbacks you think are good enough? Like, he even mentioned, like, we're not back in the late 80s. The late 80s, you mean with Marino, Montana, Elway? Aikman was the very end of the 80s. Jim Kelly was going to multiple Super Bowls. The quarterback talent maybe is great, but these guys suck in comparison to other time periods. Everybody gets excited about them because they can all run and throw a mile, and they run faster, and they have, stats are inflated. Great. Like, of all these other guys, who is great in the playoffs?
That is such a weird thing that you just said, though, that there's only 4 that are currently playing, but there's what, 32 teams?
32 teams.
32 teams. 4 quarterbacks have won a Super Bowl. That blows my mind, actually. I'm trying to wrap my head around the fact that there are only 4.
And by the way, you only have 1 that's won multiple.
Yeah.
It's only Mahomes. Hurts has 1. Stafford has 1.
That's so weird.
And Rodgers has 1. Like, I'm not saying this is like the golden age of quarterbacks like he is, but it's also not this, it's nowhere near that.
No. I would think almost any other time in the last 20, 30 years, you would find more quarterbacks playing at the same time that have won.
And it's
that we
tough.
are experiencing right now.
The Brady number skews that a lot.
Yeah.
But even at that point, you had Brady, Rodgers, Brees, Peyton right off and Manning, both Mannings.
Yeah.
Like, there's 5. Russell Wilson was live the whole time. Ben Roethlisberger, multiple. Like, that's just the generation right before this. So I hear these things. Kurt Warner, by the way, was in there, and he went to 3 Super Bowls and won 1. I hear this talk to him like, number 1, this is a terrible take. Number 2, then it was like, I always say do my buying in November for quarterbacks. What? Maybe that's the case. But if you're going to buy in November, why not just buy in February in the offseason?
Yeah, I was going to say.
Maybe the numbers don't lie. I didn't look them up. But my whole point was Trevor Lawrence as a one-off. Not every quarterback in the league. He just had an excellent, exciting player drafted as a wide receiver for them. Mm-hmm. I've seen him play at a peak level in the playoffs before and win a game. I think he is going to spike, not the entire class. I think Joe Burrow has a chance to do that. And no, I don't care about the rest of the team. I don't care that he has a great receiver. I don't care that the defense stinks. None of that matters to me. I'm just talking about hobby relevance and hobby value. And I think Burrow's a guy coming off a season where everybody looks and says statistically unbelievable, team was on the verge of the playoffs, not that far away. I think he's another guy, and again, we've seen him make a run to the playoffs, to the Super Bowl. But I heard this, and I was just like, number 1, mischaracterizing everything I said, and number 2, 20 quarterbacks? Like, again, what other QBs are we talking about?
Yeah.
Josh, are you going to tell me Josh Allen's ready to take that step?
Lamar Jackson, maybe.
Okay, great. Again, never won a big playoff game.
Yeah.
Josh Allen has never beaten the Chiefs in the playoffs. Jaden Daniels.
Someone say Justin Herbert. I would disagree.
Herbert's never won a playoff game.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, Trevor Lawrence has, but I don't put him in that level by any means. Jaden Daniels coming off an unbelievable rookie season. Look at the numbers of guys who've had standout rookie seasons in their sophomore slump. There's a reason people call it a sophomore slump. I would bet money he has a worse season now than he had last year. He could still have a great season. Last year was unbelievable. I heard some of this and I was like, this is content for the sake of content's sake. That's what I would call it.
I like that. That's a true statement. A lot of content is that.
And Dustin's another person, just to be very, very clear.
Yeah.
Very nice guy. Came up and talked to me and Papa Gio. I think he talked to you at the
No, I didn't
Boston.
talk to him.
I really missed out on a lot. No, I'm just kidding. Dustin, very nice. Came up to us at the Boston Card Hunter party. Like him as a person. I thought the content was very much like, hey, let me just take a shot. And it wasn't even a shot.
Yeah.
Trust me, he's smart enough not to take a shot. I mean, to his credit, he's a very nice guy, and his content reflects that.
Sure.
He's not trying to stir up drama, but I did think this was a bit of a reach.
Content for content's sake.
Yeah, which is fine. It's doing well for him, apparently, so excellent.
Okay.
I would also say if we're going to be critical of content, maybe don't have a sit-down interview with Jeff Wilson and Brian Gray and not ask either one of them a simple, a difficult question. That's one of the old, just going to be a tummy rub for 30 minutes each. That's just me that's a professional critique.
What's a tummy rub? Like
for
dogs?
Oh, a little guy. Everything's great. Oh, is it your paw?
Scritches.
Yeah.
Yeah. Looking at
That's
Vegas odds for NFL MVPs, Josh Allen is leading the pack.
Lamar's number 2. Any non-quarterbacks top 5?
No. No,
top
Joe
5?
Burrow.
Hey,
yeah, I've got top 10.
The guessing game's not as fun when you just say the answer.
I didn't know we were going to do guess. If you want to guess, yeah, sure.
Joe Burrow's number 3?
Burrow's number 3.
Hurts in there?
Hurts is, he's in
What
there.
number?
5.
Hurts 5. Mahomes?
Mahomes is 4. Hurts is 6.
Mahomes is 4, so we're missing 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. Jaden Daniels.
Daniels is 5.
So we get the top 6?
Yep. 7, 8, 9, 10.
I'm aware of the numbers. Take it easy, buddy. CJ Stroud.
CJ Stroud is 10. Or I'm sorry, 9. Excuse me, 9.
What's the deal? You're not.
There's no numbers next to him. I'm just kind of going.
So
down.
we're missing 7, 8, 10.
Yep.
Are we going clean sweeper? I don't know about this. Justin Herbert.
Yep. Number 7.
8 and 10.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, now we're getting to the trenches. All quarterbacks though.
Yes.
Man, I'm almost.
You were real high on one of them.
Trevor?
No.
Oh, okay. That doesn't count as a guess.
You were. No, not this year.
Take that away. That's fine. Doesn't count as a guess. That's okay.
In the past, you've been very high on him.
That helps me none. Tua.
No,
I know that. That was one of my biggest cash outs for a quarterback. The Bears, the Vikings. Man.
I could say one name, and you would get the 10th one.
You could say, okay,
I'll
don't
just
say
one
yet.
word. How about that?
Don't say anything yet.
Okay.
Give me just a second.
Sure.
Have you heard of these two guys?
Dude, I know all
Aaron Rodgers.
No.
Okay, that's
I
strike
wonder
one.
where Aaron Rodgers is even on here. Aaron Rodgers is not on this list until I have to hit click on.
I cannot imagine anybody else from the East or the North. The South, we said C.J. Stroud. The rest of those quarterbacks. Will Levis.
What's happening?
How about Bo? You know what? How about Bo Nix?
Oh, our friend is going to be very offended. You have not even guessed this name. No.
Raiders, Chiefs, we got. The Giants stink. Eagles, we got. Jaden, we got. Dak?
No.
Okay, good. That's pathetic if it was. I cannot imagine Caleb or JJ. Oh, Happy John would have been upset. Jordan Love.
He's number 10.
My last guess, tentatively, is Stafford.
Nope.
Okay.
Hey, Rebecca, number 8 on this list. I'm just curious.
Can she see it?
No, she can't see it. I'd like to have your guess for a quarterback. Who you think number 8 would be? I'm not sure if you've been paying attention to the last names that Mike's mentioned. We got
Lamar.
He was number 2.
Brock Purdy?
Nope. Brock Purdy is on there, but he is 13.
Hey, do you know which AFC, NFC? I don't think you know.
I don't know.
Give me a hint.
Bucks?
Baker?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. There you go.
Okay. You know how else I know this class of QB sucks? Baker Mayfield is top 10 in MVP odds. What in the world? He had a fine season last year, but let's not go crazy.
So you're not on the Baker Mayfield train as much anymore?
I like Baker. I think he's good. I liked him last year at the end of the season because he's a guy who shows up in big games historically. So, yeah, I like him there.
Okay, cool.
There you go. A little fun, Dustin. Nobody get offended. He doesn't listen anyways. He always says that in the show, too. I don't listen to podcasts.
I don't listen. I have 3 things on my list I just wanted to mention real quick.
Please. Do 2 of them. We don't need 3.
Dude, I just realized I don't have a mailbag post up.
It's 50 past the hour. We don't need a mailbag. We're fine.
No, I think we'll be okay. Courtyard is doing a giveaway. We're
What
going to
else
do that
you
here
have?
in a
Give
second.
me some content.
I'll save that one. Kobe Bryant, most valuable Kobe Bryant card just sold. 97, 98 precious metal gems, Emerald Kobe.
Is it the green one? What's it numbered to?
Emerald. I got the picture pulled up.
I never remember the red and the green.
So
might be a blue. I don't know.
This is. Oh, you know what? That was the previous. I guess that was the previous one. So that shattered the previous record, which was the 97 precious metals.
What did the precious metals sell for?
That one sold for $2 million.
When? COVID?
That one sold 2022.
Okay,
yep.
So right in the heart of it. Okay, something else just sold?
Yes.
This is the Kobe Jordan.
This is not. This is just
solo Kobe.
Solo Kobe.
Oh, I have no clue.
So it is a flawless 1-of-1 logo man.
Really? That outsold the PMG?
2.3 million. Yep, that's his highest
sold
selling.
Where?
Let me see. I'm guessing Fanatics Collect maybe because they posted about it, but it may not have been. I can double check and see where it went.
2.3. Interesting.
Yeah, I thought.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought that was some interesting news for sure.
Oh, speaking of auctions.
Well,
the biggest. Yeah, we got to get to the biggest thing.
The biggest one was the Heritage auction for the Jordan Kobe. That is the most expensive basketball card ever at this point, and it is not sold. It ends on Wednesday. As of right now,
$6 million.
With the buyer's premium,
yeah,
6.2.
Jiminy Christmas.
6.2. This is a 2007 Upper Deck Exquisite Collection. Dual logo man, autos from both Jordan and Kobe.
It's hand-numbered 1-of-1 too, isn't it?
They appear to be on card, not hand-numbered 1-of-1.
Okay.
But yeah, logo mans for each. It's an amazing-looking card.
Actually meant the other big auction item right now, the Olympics triple auto.
Oh, now that is an interesting
So Backyard
story.
posted about this too.
Backyard, well, and I don't think Lamine James did this as a joke because I couldn't tell at first, but I don't think he did it as a joke. That's where I first saw it, and then I saw a few other people posting about it, and I was like, oh, I messaged our Slack group. I was like, hey, we need to make something about this, and then come to find out, it is not the actual card.
And it says custom, and it has different
custom.
It has a different photo on it even.
Which is funny because the photo is so similar, it's very
just a
hard.
different pose.
Yeah, you just have to look at them side by side to know that they're different.
I guess here's my question: do you have the listing from Golden?
So I believe because I did see.
Did it get taken down?
About an hour or so after we started talking about it in the chat, Ken made a post. He said because someone tagged him on Twitter, and Ken says, "I saw it just now and told my guys to pull it. Do not want that type of item on a platform that has my name on it. And while it was advertised as custom card, somebody else can sell it, not us."
Yeah, I mean, the one that's actually listed, I actually saw this from Nate yesterday. It says, be aware, you have a breaker claiming. So Backyard Breaks from their official Twitter or Instagram, whatever it was, made a post. Breaking. Curry, LeBron, KD, tops now 1-of-1, has finally surfaced and hit Golden. Last year, there were multiple 6-figure bounties on this card. So this is not the card. Like, that's number one. Like, if you look at the picture, they also posted the official picture where it's on card and the seal says tops.
Exactly.
The one at Golden is a sticker auto, different poses, and it says USA, not tops on the sticker. So, like, first off, and they have huge customers. Like, I could easily see one of their customers dropping that kind of money. Like, I don't know if they ever posted a retraction or anything else about it. You should have, because that's a dumb thing to say without actually, like, following up.
Yes.
And yeah, I'm glad to hear Golden took it down because, number one, isn't this a trademark infringement anyways?
Well, that's the thing.
Maybe it's not. I don't know.
So after talking to Reclaim Customs the other day, apparently it's kind of a gray area. It's more of a situation where these are art pieces. And if it's a one-off, that it's not a, like, hey, this is sold in as a copycat. This is more of an artistic take on it. So, yeah, but it is funny, though. In that case, they are so similar, it makes me wonder.
Yeah, yes and no. I mean, the good thing is you can literally, but like they have the Olympic logo on there too.
Oh, and I would think that would be
you know what? I'm looking.
Issue,
maybe they don't have the whole logo. It just has 3 hoops at the bottom. Oh, it's got 5. Yeah, I am glad they took it down. That's a weird card to ever hit anyways. Like, I'm not sure. The other thing that's weird, it was listed as a custom card.
Exactly.
So you knew it was custom, and you listed it, and Ken didn't know about it, which is weird to me, too. This is one of the most, love it or hate it, which I don't care about it, one of the most anticipated cards in the last year we've been talking, however long it's been. It is very strange to me that this would ever have made Who's a salesman that listed this?
Yeah, I went to the link that was up, and it just says lot not found. So, yeah, definitely
okay, I'm glad it came down then, because bad look by Golden to have it up in the first place. Good on them for at least correcting it. I don't know if Backyard did or not. I didn't see anything posted about it after the fact, but I am glad at least it came down. Never should have been listed.
Other than that, yeah, the big auction, the Heritage Jordan Kobe one, it's very interesting to me to know that that's going to set the record, and it's Kobe and Jordan. I would think, I don't know. The fact that
Makes
Kobe has
sense.
passed, if there's another, say there's like a LeBron Jordan 1-of-1, which there are other autos out there, I'm sure. Does that do better than this? Is there anything that does better than this in your mind?
No, not off the top. I mean, Kobe and Jordan are like that's. It's not just that they're two of the all-time greats. It's like Kobe was like this generation's Jordan.
Sure.
His collector base is much more staunch on that stuff than even LeBron's is. I think that's the perfect. And he's dead. Like, that does factor in. There's not going to be more of those. So, like, you could have a LeBron Jordan come out tomorrow with this. I don't think it sells for half. I'd be shocked.
It is interesting how Jordan has been so tight with his autos, which is
great.
Upper Deck probably has a say in that.
And great, by the way. It keeps his stuff super limited, and you got a guy who's not, obviously not around anymore. Well, that exclusivity is huge here.
This is one of those, too, where it starts to bring up questions of like, okay, well, if it was LeBron has probably signed a little bit more than Jordan, and he's probably going to be signing a lot more once the NBA licensing comes over.
Now, to be fair, Kobe has signed 5x more than both of those two combined.
So that's kind of what I was saying. Is like the fact, though, Kobe has signed so much. Like,
but
there's
Logo
so many
Man
autos.
now.
Yeah.
It's different.
Okay, Logo
Flawless.
Man being the
Logo
case.
Man. You're never going to see it again. It's Kobe and Jordan. Yeah, again, if you said, hey, this sells it, let's just say it ended right now, 6.2, I don't think the LeBron Jordan would sell for half that.
Really?
Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
I'd be very curious to see what that would, because, I mean, I
just feel like the mystique of Kobe in the collecting world now is so much more than the other. And Kobe Jordan is a thing. Like, those were the two guys.
I want to look up that just to see, but it sells as a PSA 6, but it's a 1-of-1. So.
I think it's just, get it encapsulated. You don't care what the grade is.
Do you think about this at all with Brady being everywhere right now? We talked about this last episode where he was like, we see him in NASCAR. We see him doing like promos with card shops, with doing things with different Fanatics outlets. I wonder the amount of times he's signing things, if this is going to ultimately impact the price of his autos.
Maybe. Real quick, the most expensive Jordan LeBron ever sold that I can find on Card Ladder. Highest price ever. Actually came in February of this year. It was a dual patch auto from 2007 Exquisite. Not a 1-of-1. This one's number 23 of 23, but it was a 9.510 dual patch auto.
I remember that.
Sold for $492.
$492,000.
Yep.
Really? Man.
Yep.
Okay.
Back to the Brady. Oh, good.
I was just going to say, I did find one real quick, whereas it is a 1-of-1. However, they are Logo Men, but it is Kobe's also on there.
Triple Logo Man?
So it's an Exquisite from 2006, triple Logo Man, 1-of-1.
Auto?
Jordan, no autos. Yep. So, yeah, no autos. I guess that would be the big difference. But that one sold 1.6 million, excuse me.
Yeah, okay. No ink. Yeah, tough to say much.
No ink.
Yeah. The Brady thing, yes and no. Again, what it's going to do is there's going to be a real premium on his high-end stuff. On card, game used. Very tough to find still.
Okay.
Matter of fact, that shop, the Cards Are in Londonderry, New Hampshire, another plug for you, they had a flawless, I think it was a 3-color patch, Brady Super Bowl game used jersey patch. Awesome card. Like, awesome piece. I thought the price was a little bit higher than I wanted to pay, but not out of the realm. And quite frankly, up there, I thought it was going to be more expensive. Awesome card. But again, now it's like what's the provenance of the piece? It's game used. It's Brady. It's from a Super Bowl. It's a premium product. I don't think that stuff ever gets watered down.
Yeah.
And you saw that with Kobe. Like, Kobe has 1 billion autographs that used to be on card. Everything with him and Panini was on card. Almost everything for years. You could buy him for $80 to $100.
Maybe it's like the memorabilia piece that starts to, you see fluctuations in prices. So it's like for cards, I feel like you could still probably maintain because he's not signing cards more. I mean, I guess other than like the Bowman Expo card or something
dead.
like that.
He's not signing.
No. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm talking about Brady. Excuse me. But I'm thinking like in the sense of Brady and how it affects his market the more he signs.
So even that, like, when is the last time though he signed a license? So let's also, now we have the delineation. You're welcome. licensed autos now.
Sure.
Because guys, like myself included, who are collecting high ends, I'll collect the Cosmic Planetary Pursuits all day. Love that set.
Yep.
I have no interest in an unlicensed Brady auto. How many licensed autos has he signed the past few years? I don't know if he signed any, quite frankly.
I mean, like, does the Bowman Expo thing, does that count for?
No, not for me. That's a baseball card.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and even then, he sold he signed like the golds and below 85, 86, whatever it was. So not a lot there.
Mm-hmm.
Certainly almost none on actual football product. And then now let's say of those that are on a football card, how many are on card of a licensed product?
So Topps gets licensing in March
Now
of next year.
That's when it gets interesting. Does
What
he
do you
start
want?
very little. I want Jordan upper deck treatment. I want Brady in only the highest of high.
Yeah.
And I want stuff numbered to 10 or less, on card, whatever.
Yeah.
And then the pushback there is like, well, it's still not attainable. That's okay. Selfishly, though, I have a huge holding in the stuff that is. But even when that happens, I think you'll see what happened here. The same thing will happen. Like look at Kobe upper deck autos. Mm-hmm. We had Panini for all those years and a ton of it, and some of them were really nice. In general, his upper deck stuff is still wildly more expensive than the other stuff.
Well, you saw the thing.
As opposed to, like you said, a one-on-one is different. A flawless, that's awesome.
There was a post, and I think it was at the National too. You're familiar with Patrick Ryan, the guy on
P. Ryan? Yeah,
P. Ryan on
he had
Instagram and
the
everything.
5 auto piece.
So even
I used to
CNN
hate him. I actually think he's okay now.
It's funny how many people you hate and then realize they're
just
nice
his content
people.
I didn't like. I thought he came across.
Okay.
I just didn't like how he came across. Now I kind of like him. Although the most recent thing was that fake trade with Jeff, and I was like, don't do that. Like, dude, he has such a cool piece and like such cool stuff. I don't need you faking a trade with Jeff, but never mind. Doesn't matter.
So this was one that we saw either at the National or Fanatics Fest. It could have been at both, but I do
For
know
sure the National.
Yes.
And he talked with Brady.
Patrick Ryan has this piece that I guess originally was signed by Babe Ruth.
Correct.
And then he's gotten autos from Brady. He's gotten autos from Messi, Jordan, and then there's also one from Wayne Gretzky on there.
There you go.
So you have 5 GOATs on one page. It is pretty cool to see.
It's an awesome
to
piece.
know that it exists. Mm-hmm. When Topps gets LeBron and they get Brady signing, I wonder if we see something like that in a modern time GOAT. Yeah,
maybe.
I don't know, Ohtani. The 3 of them signing one card.
I think you for sure will. Maybe you see that in like Topps now or one-off sets.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I think that would be really cool.
But I do still think, even when that happens, I don't think the Contenders auto all of a sudden goes down. I think it's like, oh, well, that's still his first. That's the original. That's old school.
Yes.
Very similar to people now with Upper Deck. Like, look at Larry Bird Upper Deck patch autos from the mid-2000s. Apples to apples. A flawless patch auto from 5 years ago. On-card, game used, call it to 25. Look at an Ultimate Collection on-card, game used to 25. The pricing is wildly higher for the old school stuff. That nostalgia around those times and those pieces that came out then is still super high. We haven't seen that with football yet because there hasn't really been.
Yeah.
But we're going to with Brady. I think we're going to see a huge premium on his old stuff. But I hope they give him the Jordan treatment.
For all those people who are concerned about, like, oh, what happens with Panini, this makes me even more confident. Like, you see what this Upper Deck card is setting a record for highest sale. People are concerned, Panini prices are
give it 10 years, watch what Flawless does.
Exactly.
Dude, I've been saying this for years, too. Anytime something's gone, it's all of a sudden the best thing ever.
Yeah.
Dude, we crapped on Topps 10, 15 years ago in football.
Sure.
Then we missed it when Panini... Like, as soon as Panini is out of the license game, 4 years from now, dude, but NT was the greatest thing ever.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, Prism, best product ever. Like, we will have that. And by the way, they are. And I still think, to this day, I would actually argue Flawless, not argue, it is my favorite super high-end product. That's a Panini product. Like, I think Panini does a phenomenal job with that product.
Okay. Yeah. What I'm finding is, like, I don't know what I don't know, and that comes with a lot of cards that I didn't even know existed. Like this Jordan logo man with Kobe. I think that's amazing. The fact that they're logo man and autos, but what if we do find out there is like a one with him and LeBron logo man autos?
And there's a couple Jordan LeBrons, I'm pretty sure.
I would think so, right?
But a lot of that stuff too, the old school stuff like that has never, like guys like Spinatron, those guys have had cards like this and they've literally never hit the open market.
And that's what I mean though. Like what happens when that actually hits the market?
Same way with like the Mantle PSA.
Public sees it.
Yeah, the Mantle PSA 10. Oh, it's rumored to be worth $30 million. That could hit the market and some creep has it with a ton of money. Nat Turner says I'm going to spend $100 million on that. Because it never comes up.
Did he say that, or you're just saying?
No, I'm just saying. Like, I could see that scenario, though, where someone like that with a ton of money just says, hey, it's never going to come up again. And it's never going to see the market again.
especially now that we're seeing so many people come to the hobby. Like we see the owner of the owner of the Commanders bought $500,000 card of Jaden Daniels at the Fanatics Fest, right? Like people just come in and it's like a talking point. It's a showpiece. They may not even be collectors, but they're uber rich and they know it's hot and popular.
Sure.
I can say I got it and I can spend whatever money on it because I may be a multimillionaire or billionaire.
And as much as I think that content was totally fake there,
oh yeah,
I also think other people they'll look and be like, you know what, that was fake. However, as a different asset class, maybe we should be buying. I think it brings people in too.
Yeah, no.
And if you're just in the hobby to collect and don't care about any of that, more power to you. Like I think that's awesome as well. I just want a card. By the way, we also get that little tag sometimes. Oh, it's all collecting, flipping, buying, selling. Dude, I have not been this happy about a purchase in a long time.
What'd you buy?
I bought it last night. I got the notification at like 2 a.m. I was still awake.
Because of your kid?
Freaking kid won't
Why won't he sleep again?
I paid, let me see.
Whose choice was it?
Hey, take a breath over there, sweetheart. Worry about your kid's ankle before you worry about winning bid was $32.44. Shipping from Adashuki, Tokyo.
What did you buy from
$19.
Tokyo?
Ed Too Tall Jones. I am down to one card for my set now.
Oh, dang. You got the Ed Too Tall Jones from Tokyo.
From Tokyo.
That's so cool.
From my 2001 Sign of the Times set. That now means I'm just missing Terrell Owens.
Terrell Owens.
By the way, I hope this guy in Tokyo isn't listening. I messaged him like, hey, not even to be off eBay. Yeah. I said, would you take a buy it now right now? Like, I don't want to waste my time with an auction and some other creep who needs it like me.
Oh, yeah.
It's a $50 card.
Sure.
At best. I was just going to tell him I'll give you $100. He's like, no, I'm just going to let the auction run. Save me some money.
Yeah. Too bad.
But that is a good example, too, of like, I think there's plenty of people who come in the hobby and flip and do the whole grading and flipping and buying and selling to make money, which I do.
Mm-hmm.
I think the majority of people are like me, though, where there's also sets. It does not matter the monetary value.
Yeah.
This is a set I've been working on for 10 years. Ed Too Tall freaking Jones.
You know what makes me excited?
Boom.
You just said you getting that card from Tokyo, right? Talking to...
Where's the boom? You don't have hit the button. Hit the green one.
The green one?
Hit it.
Big picture.
Boom. See?
That's pretty good. Okay. I was talking to Eddie in his break the other day, and he said that, we were talking about Mark Feinsand. We haven't had him on a little bit, but he is in the, what's the Allen and Ginter product. He has an auto in there, and there's an SCN 1 of 1 in there somewhere.
Where's ours?
Still looking for it, of course, but he said he just got a message from one of the guys in the breaks. He was over in, I can't even, I think it was somewhere in Amsterdam, maybe, somewhere like that. Not a big European country.
Is Amsterdam a country?
Or was it Germany, maybe?
The Netherlands? The Dutch? Somewhere in that region?
I don't think it was Germany either, because Germany's a growing card place. But a place where you wouldn't assume is a big card area. He said, found it at a card show, 1 of 1, not the SCN 1 of 1, but the 1 of 1 Mark Feinsand at a table, bought it, sending it to him. But it makes me think, wow, cards like that are just sitting in shops and or on guys' tables in a country that is thousands of miles away. And now we see things like where China is getting into the card space for Pokemon specifically, but we also know they've also been dabbling in basketball and some other areas. To see the worldwide expanse of the card hobby, it excites me, but 2, it also makes me think like, oh, literally anyone in the world could have this card just sitting in a box in their closet and it not be anywhere close to attainable because they'll never bring it back out. Their kids will get it 20 decades from now,
200 years from now?
200 years. They're great-grandkids, but yeah.
How old do you think the great-grandkids?
If they have kids at the max age, if it's all guys going.
You think it's Abraham and Sarah having a kid at 100?
80-year-old having a kid at 80-year-old having a kid at 80-year-old. Yeah, you could get there. You could get there. The math checks. So bottom line, though.
I don't think you're going to get there to 80. Never mind these other people. They're having kids at 80?
Bottom line, the cards are everywhere now.
You're an idiot.
And you got that card out of Tokyo.
I did.
And that was...
Pumped.
I think that's
I'm
really
excited.
Cool.
I did. I was very excited. I have never seen one of these actually hit auction. I was pretty excited.
All right. Well, there you go. There's no mailbag. Oh, there is a giveaway, though. We have to do...
And I've got to tell you what we're selling this week, too. Also.
Oh, and I got to pump my sales as well.
You don't have to.
Well, I'll do it anyway. So we are doing a giveaway. In fact, we're going to do this right now because we have not pulled any of these packs.
Hey, you want to hear something fun? Last time this card sold at auction.
Yeah?
In terms of price here, it's not going to make any sense.
Oh,
Cut for time. That's your thing. The one before this, $80.
Oh, so you actually did get a pretty decent deal on it.
Back in 2023.
What was the shipping on it, though?
19. So I paid 50 with tax. I mean, it was like $55.
Oh, wait, that was with taxes, 55. Oh,
because I only paid like 32.
Oh,
19 shipping.
Yeah,
Tax.
Also
got paid for my Michael Jordan rookie today. eBay's doing those slow payouts on my eBay live sales because we have no feedback yet.
Oh, not bad.
Real quick plug. Tomorrow night, again, with the kid and the family vacations, tomorrow night, eBay Live, Sports Cards Nonsense Live. We got to get rid of that last word. I'm going to do some more singles and a little bit of wax tomorrow night.
If guys want to find it, do they just go to Google and type it in?
I don't know. Just ask ChatGPT. I have no clue. eBay Live is getting better. It is still difficult to navigate. When you do find us, you have to hit save the seller.
Oh,
you
yes.
have to. It's
You
the only way
have
you'll
to
find
do
it.
it.
And I will post a ton of the stuff early because then you get all the watchers and you bring all those creeps in.
And once you do save the seller, you get notifications when they go
I believe
live
so.
in the future.
I believe that. And also, unlike last week's second show I did, I will categorize this correctly. I forgot to put the tag or something, so I was never in what they call the seller carousel.
Oh, you want to get in the carousel.
I think so, yeah.
Carousel.
I'm going to ask Jay.
So we're going to do this. There are, they gave us like $200 to spend on cards. There's 2 pro packs and then there's a master pack. We're just doing sports. I guess it's all sports.
Am I keeping any of these or no?
These are all for giveaway. So to enter the giveaway,
okay.
Yeah, to enter the giveaway, I'm going to make it a little simpler than what we've been doing because the other giveaways, we're getting the names from Courtyard. They're going to send us over names for the ones that we've been discussing. For this, though, for this giveaway, all you have to do is when the post goes up, whether it's on Instagram or Facebook or wherever, just drop your Courtyard.io username in the chat and you'll be entered. We'll choose you from there, okay?
Just raised $30 million, by the way. Did you see that?
What was it? Some kind of funding?
Courtyard.
Yeah, Courtyard's funding. Yeah, it was pretty
unrelated
impressive.
to that Courtyard. The sponsorship rate just tripled, so appreciate it.
All right, so I'm going to buy my Sports Pro pack for $50. Let's see. Buy now. And let's see what our first one is. And the card is...
Oh, that's Wilbin Francesca, correct?
Yes, it
2023
is.
Bowman Chrome.
Okay, so it's a PSA 9 2023 Bowman Chrome for Welbin Francesca.
I knew that just based off the picture. It's pretty impressive because I can't see the picture.
I was going to say, it's actually pretty good. It says Bowman first.
Yep.
Actually, if you were to sell it right now, the 90% buyback offer is $55, so that's not bad.
Why don't we take it back and give our audience the $55?
We're going to give you the card.
Jesse liked that joke, apparently. That's good.
Because I get it. I get the thought process behind it. I don't think we're going to be able to do that, but in the future, maybe.
Okay.
Next card, we'll do another $50, and then we're going to do a $100 pack. By the way, as we're doing these packs, the $50 pack specifically, you have chances of hitting cards as high as $1,600 in value.
What are the odds on that?
Like close to 0. It's very
like
low.
0.3
I think there's like
something?
1 or something.
They did
like
list
that.
the odds out. I
Yes,
like
every time they update the checklist of what all cards are in there, it'll show you top cards that are in there, but it'll also update the odds for you.
Just call me 11 cents in the morning.
All right, next one up. It is
just say Courtyard and I'll be
2023 Panini Donruss Optic Anthony Richardson Hollow PSA 10.
If you can get more than $50 for that, you're a scholar and a gentleman.
The buyback, the 90% buyback is like $38.
Yeah, sold.
So,
get rid of it. Although
one-
he can't really go down. Is he the starting quarterback for them this year?
Now for the $100 pack.
I think he's a starting QB.
Oh yeah, why?
I don't know who else it would be. I have
Yeah,
not
I
paid
think we
attention
would have
to,
heard
to
of
the
that.
Colt. You may not have heard of it.
I keep
Don't
up.
lump me in with you.
I keep up. All right, here we go. $100 pack. Let's see what we get. Here we go. The confetti is flowing.
I just want to see
In
the
the pack?
picture so I can prove my knowledge, my ball knowledge.
Oh, okay. Not
it's a
too
red
bad.
print. Is it Xavier Worthy?
This is Rashid Rice.
Oh.
This is a 2023 Prism rookie, PSA 9. The 90% buyback on this is $140.
Sold.
So that's your
Good year
winner
last year.
right
I
there.
do like him. Okay.
So guys, we'll do 3 giveaways, 3 winners. So
Okay.
whenever you see this, put your Courtyard.io username in the chat. We will choose 3 of you, and you will get one of these 3 cards. There
They're
you
going
go.
forward. We can just say Courtyard username. You don't have to say the .io. They get it. If they have a username, they know what it is.
Courtyard.io. And that is
What
the
does
last.
IO stand for? Do you know?
Input output.
So no. Okay.
Well, in a lot of computer related things, that's what it stands for. I don't know in this specific case. No, you're right. That's all I got.
We have any decent guests? You know, I just realized we have been a slump of guests lately.
Well, I've noticed that
Thinking
too.
about bringing
actually.
my dad in here again.
I wish
Tim.
you would bring Tim back in.
I'm bringing Dad and Tim before Tim has the kid. We'll get him in here.
By the way, Tim has been instrumental in my breaking as of recently. He will be helping with this Star Wars break. Star Wars Topps Chrome comes out Wednesday. My daughter has an appointment to get the MRI that morning, so I may not be able to open.
My money, you're on that. Your wife takes her solo. No shot. On a release day, you're not leaving the hospital. You're not leaving to go to the hospital.
Well, I also have a dentist appointment at 11, so.
I have a dentist appointment Wednesday. Are you kidding me? Connor Family Dentistry.
Oh.
She used to work with Hannah.
You go to the poor people one. That's
used to work with Hannah.
I will be on at noon Central Time, but check out the breaks. I'll have the breaks listed.
How many cavities have you had in your life?
So I've only had 2 cavities, and those were lies. They said, "Oh, we need to go ahead and fill these just in case because you're about to lose your parents' insurance. So let's just fill them just in case." I've never had more trouble than like where I got those cavities filled, but I've never had a cavity since. So I maintained.
Where do you
I've
go?
had none. Sullins, Dr. Sullins in Hendersonville.
Never heard of
Sam worked for him back when she was in high school.
Really?
Oh yeah, she's good. They're good people. By the way, the guy that we did the Bo Bichette offer to on eBay.
Yes.
So what I noticed, I tried to do it at $9 a card, which would have come out to be like $36.
Okay.
But I noticed the shipping was still, it was like $5.50 per card, and I was like,
no.
I don't think so.
No, sweetheart.
He said you just pay one shipping and handling fee. Thanks for the interest.
Oh,
okay. So
did he accept?
So if I put it in there at 4, because I told him if we do 4 at $10, would you do the shipping all at 1? So this would mean we can get 4 PSA 10 Bo Bichette rookies for $45.
Oh, it's $50 with tax.
With tax, $50.
I'm in.
Okay. Well, I'll go ahead.
If he says it, I'll take it.
Okay. So
if he hears this, I'll pay him $100.
I will have already accepted it by the time this podcast.
I'll find a way.
Okay, there you go. And that's your podcast, people. We'll be back on Thursday. Speaking of guests, I did reach out about Card Letter because I think I mentioned that last week. I believe they're still coming on Thursday. I will let you know if I hear
Dad
any
and Tim
differently.
will be here in one order of another, Thursday and Monday.
Fantastic.
Shep after that.
Perfect. Well, we just had Shep yesterday.
First Monday of the month. I don't make the rules.
I mean, that's
Shep could come every other day for all I care.
That's fine. I love Shep.
Be nice if you start paying for this.
I love Shep. I'm gone all next week, so just.
Oh yeah, are you going to do the pod at all or no?
No. More than likely, I don't think I can.
Okay, that's fine. I want to know. So then, no guest next week.
I mean,
I could have him on stream. I'll talk to Rebecca.
Okay.
I'm going to do it from the house though.
Okay.
With the little thing. Does she have access when I put the card in? The SD?
She does have access to where you put it. Yeah, when you upload it, she should have access to that.
Okay.
Okay, cool. There you go. Wednesday night's breaking. You are breaking tomorrow night or
eBay Live tomorrow
eBay
night.
Yep. Fanatics Live Wednesday.
Fanatics Live for you Wednesday.
Yep.
Eddie's live on Fanatics. You've noticed a little bit of a shift. Eddie is going full-time, hardcore on Fanatics Live. I'm doing like my spots here and there. Had a lot of meetings and crap lately. Haven't been sleeping great, so I'm going to try to do a big breaking night this weekend, at least 1 or 2 nights on Fanatics Live. Ooh. And I think a Tuesday, Sunday eBay Live event. That is my plan.
Okay. All right. Very exciting.
Singles and wax. A little bit of both.
Do you ever just wish people were actually hanging out with us here?
Never. As soon as this is over, I'm leaving anyways.
So happy they're not.
I got to get home and help her. She doesn't lose her mind with this kid.
All right. Thank you all. We'll see you guys on Thursday.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.